Okay, hold on. Let's get this right. Let's get this right and tight. Make sure I ain't got no bugs. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, whether you new, you old. But it's your girl Riz, your favorite girl, and if I'm not your favorite yet, I'm gonna be your favorite very soon, okay? Because I'm everybody's favorite, okay? So, as y'all can tell by the title of this video, I am talking about starting a YouTube channel. I made a post on Facebook. Matter of fact, let me look at it again. I made a post on Facebook today just stating, basically, YouTube is where the money is at, and YouTube is more consistent than any other platform, I feel like. I say that because the YouTube program has been around a long time. I should have looked up how long it's been around. But YouTube has been around a long time, and we've seen how it has been successful all these years. No matter what platforms come out, YouTube remains. I don't never hear nobody be like, what is YouTube? Have you ever heard somebody say, what is YouTube? Unless they're just under a rock. They live under a rock. That's the only way. Everybody know what YouTube is. Mostly everybody watch YouTube videos. If they don't watch it consistently, they watch it at some point. Okay, and then the program, like I said, has been around a long time, and so they have it where they know how to pay people out. They know how to, give you what you need, what you want. Unlike Facebook and IG, they want to take away the program because they didn't roll it out. Anyways, we're not talking about Facebook and IG. We're talking about YouTube. So I made a post that said, if we being honest, YouTube is where the real money is at, and it's the most reliable. And now Shorts made it even easier to grow. Go ahead and start your YouTube channel. And so it got 34 shares so far and almost 200 likes. My posts on Facebook always pretty much do good, but a lot of people don't share the stuff about like content and stuff like that. So this did pretty good, and that made me realize that a lot of people is interested in YouTube but don't know where to start. That's why I originally made my YouTube ebook. So I do have a YouTube ebook. It's only $8. It does tell how I monetize 2 channels. This channel has been monetized for at least 2 years. But I had a family channel / couples channel. We're not going to get into that. But we post on a family channel sometime. But we haven't posted in a long time because, me and my baby daddy is not together no more. Well, why am I telling y'all all this? Anyways, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I just be talking. But I know y'all want me to get to the point. But I know y'all like a little tea, too. I know y'all like being in my business a little bit. So, if you didn't know me and my baby daddy wasn't together, now you know. For real. Let me stop playing. For real. So I got my handy dandy notebook because I'm like, let me make sure I write down and hit the points that I know people was like wanting and asking and stuff like that. It was hot in here. I had to roll down the windows a little bit. So, okay, first things first. You have to figure out what you want to do. Like, what you want to have your YouTube channel be about. Okay? So, how to figure that out. I always say, do what you like. Don't try to go do something because other people doing it and you don't even like it or have no background in it. Do something that you actually like or that you do consistently. I won't say on a daily basis, but like something that you do consistently, so that way it's not a burden to you to record. You get what I'm saying? So if you do hair, it would make sense for you to have a channel that's about hair care or something like that because you deal with hair on a daily. So now it's not like you're too much adding anything into your routine, but you're just now recording and adding that to your routine instead of, you get what I'm trying to say? Like adding the recording part to your routine. So it's not like you're just actually adding something to the full routine that makes it, I mean, I guess it add a little bit more time because you might have to set up and stuff, but it's not, switching up your complete routine. You're still doing the same thing every day, just adding the recording part. So it's easier for you to do something that you already do on the daily, or something that people ask you about often. So when I started like Instagram and YouTube originally on this channel, it was more about hair care because people always asked about my natural hair. So I started off, it made sense for me to do natural hair care videos, and it was easy for me too. So you want to do something that's easy. Like, you don't want to make this a hard thing. You don't want any content creation to be a burden. Whether that's YouTube, whether that's Instagram, any other platform, you don't want it to be a burden on you to have to do this. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be, people just put too much into that. And I'm gonna get to that because that's like one of the things on my list to talk about. But I would also suggest writing down a list of things that you're even interested in. So maybe you might not do it already, but you want to do it. So like, you might not openly talk about abuse or something, but you've been through it. So now you want to talk about abuse, or you're comfortable with talking about abuse. Write that on your list. You know, you have background in whatever it may be, and you know, you want to talk about that. Write that on the list. So things you want to talk about, things that you don't mind doing, that you want to do. Just make a whole list. Like I say, like at least 10 things that you know you might be interested in actually doing or talking about on your channel. And then after that, I would suggest looking at things on YouTube. So doing your research. You always do research when you start anything. So I would research and see what are other people doing in that niche, or what are other people making videos about. So if I was starting with hair care, I would go look up something dealing with hair care and seeing what type of videos are popping right now. Who's one of the biggest influencers in that, YouTubers in that, industry. I was just looking at pretty much everything that this person was doing, even their old videos. I was just researching, just seeing what was the trend, what was they doing that was, benefiting them to get to where they are at. This is not to say to copy these people exactly. Like, you shouldn't be copying anybody exactly, but you can get some ideas from the people that's successful. Like, that's how these things work. Like, you could get ideas from people that's successful. Obviously, it works for them. So, and you always put your own twist on things. Don't do exactly what anybody else is doing. Don't ever exactly copy anybody. Don't try to have the same personality as people. Just be yourself. Like, be yourself. But like I said, do research and see what is trending and who is the most popular, who is doing it big, all those type of things. So like I said, make a list. See what you're interested in. Do your research on the people that's already successful in that niche. So the next thing, well, this is not in order or whatever. Like, this part is whenever you want to do it. But making your channel is easy. Making your channel is simply making an account on YouTube. Like, making an account on YouTube. I would say you don't have to focus so much on your channel art, because it is going to ask you for a YouTube banner. So you can make a YouTube banner on Canva easily, but I'm just saying it doesn't have to be nothing fancy. It doesn't have to, I would just make one that has my name on it, or whatever the case may be, whatever the name of your channel is. You don't have to off bat, pay somebody for a banner or pay somebody for an intro, unless you have the money to do so. You can, if you just want to. You don't have to have an intro either. People be so caught up in, thinking it has to be done an exact way. When it comes to content creation, nothing has to be done an exact way. Okay? Sometimes I put an intro in, sometimes I don't. I haven't put an intro on my video in the last few videos just because I haven't wanted to. But if I want to put an intro, I can. Like, it's my channel. I can do whatever the hell I want to do. I don't have to go with what everybody else is doing. Or I can do what everybody else is doing. Everybody does their own thing. That's the great thing about content creation. You don't have to, you get to be authentic. You get to be yourself. So if you want to have a 15-second intro, go ahead. I don't suggest having nothing longer than like 10-15 seconds for an intro. And I'm talking about like a video that comes up that's on every single video. That's an intro. So you could have somebody create you one, or you could try to create one on your own. I actually created mine on my own, and I also used to create them for other people, but I kind of stopped. The moral of the story is, do your channel, do your videos, do your content however you want to do them, okay? Stop thinking you gotta have an intro. Stop thinking you gotta say this. Stop thinking you gotta, and stop, please. And another thing with that, stop thinking you have to have a camera to start. You do not need a camera to start. When I started, I literally we had like an iPhone 5 maybe when we first started, and I was editing right on my phone. I was uploading right on my phone. Now I suggest, if you do have the money to do so, get that camera. Of course you want quality, but nowadays iPhones are good too. I could record on my iPhone if I wanted to, and post, and y'all probably wouldn't. I mean, y'all might could tell the difference, but I got an iPhone 13 and my back camera is immaculate. So I do have the Sony ZV-1. That's what I'm recording on right now. And so I do suggest to use your phone. If you have an iPhone, if you have an Android, I do suggest possibly getting the camera, because some Androids do have some nice, whatchamacallums, but I don't know. I ain't with the Android gang, so I can't really say too much about Android. But if y'all think the quality is good, hey, who knows? But yeah, stop worrying about having a camera up front. Stop worrying about having all these lights and stuff. Like, I'm recording in my car right now with no lights. I don't have no extra stuff but my camera and myself. So just like I could do it, you could do it as well. Stop making excuses like, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have that, I don't have the money to do this. I was so broke when I started YouTube. I was so broke when I started Instagram. Like, I was just so broke. Like, we was literally living paycheck to paycheck. For real, for real. So stop worrying about all that stuff. Just do it. Just record the content. Just start posting. And like I said, create your channel, which is, creating your channel is simply having an account on YouTube. It's no extra stuff to make a channel. Like, anybody could upload videos on YouTube. It's nothing extra. And I do suggest your first video being an introduction. So if you are doing something specific, I say still introduce yourself, like a whole introduction video, like, hey, I'm blah, blah, blah. This channel will be about blah, blah, blah. I do plan on posting on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I also plan on just kind of giving them a rundown, like, of what the channel is going to be about, what can they expect, who you are, just a little background. You ain't got to go deep into it. It's just like here I am. This is what I'm about to do. To set your channel off. And I think I need to do another one, because I did mine like 2 years ago. So I think I need to do another one as well, just to give people a vibe for what my channel is about. So as far as uploading a video, it's fairly easy. I suggest recording on your phone first, or on your camera first, obviously. And then you go and click the plus sign. There's going to be a plus sign on your YouTube. I suggest getting on the internet compared to doing it on the phone. If you have to do it on your phone, you can, but I feel like the phone takes way longer when you're doing, recording on your phone, editing on your phone, and uploading on your phone. It takes forever. So if you can airdrop it to a MacBook, or if you have a camera and you can, to connect the SD card to your MacBook. So that's what I use. I use my camera, and then I take the SD card out, and I have a thing that goes into my MacBook, and the SD card goes into that thing, and I plug it into the computer, and then I upload my stuff. From a phone, you can airdrop the video. Sometimes videos are way too long for you to be airdropping anything. So that's why I suggest having a camera, and then, do it how I do it. But if you don't have a camera, you got to do it on your phone. Do it on your phone. It's just going to probably take a little bit longer for it to upload and actually process and stuff. And then of course you want to, I will probably have to make a separate video for all of this information, because this is like actually uploading a video, talking about, you know, titles and tags and description and stuff like that. But the whole point of this video is to motivate you to even get started, to even think about what you want to start posting, to even have the idea of starting that YouTube channel. You don't have to be popular. You don't have to be somebody that's somebody. You don't have to be anything specific. You just have to be you. You just have to want to do it. You just have to have the courage to do it. Before I got popular, as people can say, on like Facebook and Instagram and stuff, I wasn't nobody to anybody either. You feel me? Like, I wasn't always just this popular girl or somebody that, if anything, I wasn't popular at all. Like, I mean, maybe in high school a little bit, but not really. You know, it wasn't nothing, I won't say it wasn't anything special about me, but I was a regular girl from Chicago. Like, it wasn't like, you know, like, it wasn't, I can't say like, it wasn't nothing. Like, but we when we decided to do YouTube, we went all in, and I was posting. I did it by any means necessary. So if this is something that you really want to do, you're gonna do it. You need to stop procrastinating. You need to stop making excuses. You need to stop. Just stop. Like, just stop, please. So we're gonna make another video that's a little bit more in depth. I have so many suggestions on videos that y'all want and tips that y'all need. I do have an $8 ebook. It's called Road to Monetization. That will be in the description. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell. I love you guys. Make sure you comment. Let me know what y'all think about this video, and let me know what else y'all need to know. I am going to be running these videos out. You feel me? They're going to be coming back to back. So make sure you subscribe. Like I said all that already. Anyways, yeah. So see you guys. Bye.